The morning bell rang through the dusty compound of Victory High School, mixing with the hum of okadas and street vendors shouting outside the gate. Lara John, the pastor's daughter, walked quickly past the noise, uniform crisp, shoes shining, Bible tucked neatly in her backpack. Everyone knew Lara, the church girl, polite, disciplined, always smiling. Her father, Pastor John, led Christ Life Ministries, respected, strict, and deeply protective. That morning, her best friend Z leaned over and whispered, "Guess who's back?" Dummy Lara frowned. "Which dummy?" "The one who fought the teacher last term. The suspended one." Lara rolled her eyes. Boys like Dummy didn't interest her. Loud, careless, wild. But later that day, when she saw him leaning against his faded red motorbike, that easy smile spreading across his face, something strange stirred inside her. That night, while Pastor John preached about purity and self-control, Lara tried to focus, but all she could think of was Dami, the boy with danger in his eyes and mystery in his grin. 2 days later, the skies broke open without warning. Lara ran through the rain and dodged under the old school shed, soaked, clutching her books. There he was, Dami, headphones on, fingers tapping the metal chair, completely unbothered by the downpour. He looked up with a mischievous smile. "Ah, pastor's daughter, right? Stuck in the storm. Ironic," she shot back. "And you are?" "Dami," he said, laughing. "The boy your father warned you about." She tried not to smile, but failed. His confidence was annoying and oddly charming. When thunder cracked, she flinched. Dami stood, removed his jacket, and handed it to her. Their fingers brushed, just for a second, but enough to make her heart race. "Relax," he said softly. "I don't bite unless you start preaching." That night Lara couldn't sleep. The jacket still smelled faintly of rain and rebellion. By Monday, gossip filled the air. "You saw Lara with Dami?" "Pastor's daughter, oh, she's following that boy." Z pulled her aside. "Lara, I beg, stay away from him. He's trouble. His mum sells gin. He fights. He barely comes to class." Lara laughed nervously. "It's not what you think." But she knew it was becoming something. Dami started waiting for her after lessons, teasing her on the way to the bus stop, calling her Sister Holy. At home, her father's sermons about ungodly friendships began to sting. Each word felt aimed straight at her heart. The old music room changed everything. Dami loved the guitar. One afternoon, Lara found him there, strumming softly. He grinned. "Ah, temptation has entered the room again." "Stop calling me that," she said, laughing despite herself. He played a slow tune, simple, haunting. "Good girl with the golden eyes. You see me even when I hide." Lara froze. "That song, it's about you," he said quietly, "because you look at me like I'm not a mistake." Their eyes met. Silence thick, dangerous, electric. When the bell rang, she left quickly. That night she wrote in her diary, "He sees me." The next morning, her world cracked. A photo appeared on the class WhatsApp group. Dami and Lara in the music room, sitting close. Caption, "Pastor's daughter in love with the street boy." By break time, even Principal Ben knew. By evening, so did her father. Pastor John's face hardened. "Is it true?" "Dad, it's not. Don't lie to me after everything I've taught you." Tears burned her eyes. "I didn't do anything wrong." His voice thundered. "You will never see that boy again." That night her phone buzzed. Dami's message, "I didn't post it, but maybe it's best we stop." And just like that, silence. Weeks passed. Dami stopped coming to school. Some said he'd been suspended again. Others said he was working at a mechanic shop. Lara tried to drown herself in studies and church programs, but her mind wandered to his laughter, his honesty, the way he made her feel seen. One hot afternoon, she saw him near the canteen, rougher, tired, but alive. "You disappeared," she said softly. He shrugged. "Thought you were done with me." "I didn't want to lose you," she whispered. He smiled sadly. "You're light, Lara. I'm darkness. When light meets darkness, one must fade. Maybe we can shine together," she said. He looked away. "You'll get hurt." Friday evening. Lara walked home after fellowship when she heard shouting on the road, tires screeching, people running. A car stopped. Someone lay motionless on the ground. It was Dami. She screamed, "Dami!" No, no, please, the driver shouted. He ran across during a fight. At the hospital, Lara sat beside his bed, trembling. Her father arrived, furious, then broken. You see what happens when you disobey? Lara sobbed. He could have died. Pastor John said nothing. He only prayed quietly. 2 days later, Dami opened his eyes. Lara was there, smiling through tears. You shouldn't be here, he whispered. Then stop giving me reasons to worry, she teased softly. He tried to sit up. You're crazy. Maybe, she said, but I care. His voice cracked. My dad left when I was small. My mom drinks to forget him. I've never had anyone stay. Lara held his hand. Then let me be the first. For the first time, he didn't see judgment, only love. When Pastor John discovered Lara was still visiting Dami, he didn't shout. He simply said, if you believe he can be better, pray for him. But remember, love isn't blind, it's brave. That night, Lara saw her father cry silently in his study. She realized even the strongest hearts can soften when touched by compassion. 3 months later, Victory High School hosted a talent show. When Dami walked on stage, clean uniform, guitar in hand, the whole hall went silent. He began to sing. They said I'd never rise again, but love found me when I fell. The crowd erupted. Even Pastor John, seated at the front, wiped a tear. Afterward, he approached Dami. You have a gift, son. Use it well. Dami smiled at Lara. I told you I'd change. She smiled back. You didn't change for me. You changed for you. That's why it's real. As the lights dimmed and applause filled the hall, Lara whispered to herself, love didn't come to break the rules. It came to rewrite them. The end.
Thank you for watching. Kindly share your thoughts about this story with me in the comment section. Please subscribe to this channel for more stories if you've not already done so. And also like and share this video. Until I bring another story your way. Bye.